We have seen the importance of inquiring about religion, and if we are going to study religion, the first thing we are going to study is God. There are two ways of knowing God, an inner way and an outer way. In this lesson we will be discussing the inner way. The inner way is also known as innate nature, where you get in touch with your deep inner self. This is referred to as al-Fitrah in Arabic. Humans naturally feel a connection to God without relying on rational proofs or reasoning. This instinctive awareness is part of our consciousness, just like how we instinctively know when we're in pain or hungry. Both the Fitrah and our instincts serve as forms of intrinsic guidance, but they differ in nature. Fitrah relates to rational guidance, while instincts are forms of non-rational guidance. For instance, certain forms of knowledge are considered fitri, meaning that the human recognizes and accepts them without requiring rational proof or learning. Examples include understanding that the whole is greater than its individual parts, or having an innate sense of what is good and bad. On the other hand, non-rational guidance encompasses experiences like pain and hunger, where the human mind acknowledges and accepts these sensations without relying on rational proof or learning. Question: how do we know if something is part of our innate nature or not? 1. If something is of innate nature, it is something we see in everyone, whether they are old or young, a man or a woman, whether they are living in the East or the West, of different culture. Whatever it is, everybody should have this trait. If it is found in every human being, we can say that this thing is part of our innate nature. For example, everyone gets thirsty and gets hungry. If everyone in the world has a television, whether young or old, living in the East or the West, does having a television mean it is part of our innate nature? Of course not. This leads us to our next point. 2. If something is of innate nature, it does not change over time. If we look back in time, whether 10,000 years, whether 20,000 years, or more or less, human nature is the same and does not change. If something changes within time, it is not part of our innate nature. People still get hungry and thirsty. It doesn't change over time. If we look back, televisions did not exist 10,000 years ago. 3. If something is of innate nature, it cannot be something you learn. If someone needs to teach you something, you can't say this is innate. No one teaches you to get thirsty or hungry. They are innate. Now, if you look back in history, religion and God has always been there within people, although people will change what God means from one to another. Picture yourself stranded at sea in the middle of powerful winds and dangerous storms, and there is no one to help you. In this moment of distress, an instinctive feeling prompts you to reach out to a higher power for salvation. This illustrates the idea that the innate sense of God exists within everyone. Despite the abundance of blessings in our lives that originate from God, we often only remember Him during times of difficulty. It is in these moments that we turn to prayer, expressing our emotions through heartfelt cries and groans, seeking comfort and guidance from a higher power. If the connection of God is within us, can we rely on our innate nature to know God? What is the issue? 1. Like any other human instinct, not everybody is born with the same level. There are people who love food more than others. There are people who will see beauty more than others. 2. Environmental factors can influence the degree of your innate nature. Due to the distractions and routines of everyday life, we often tend to forget our innate nature. 3. The strength of our instinctive belief in God can vary, being strong during difficult times and especially at the moment of death. When an individual is aware of their death, their innate belief in God becomes very strong, even if they had previously rejected faith in God throughout their life. It is important to invest time in studying and learning about religion. Why? This allows us to nurture and maintain the strength of our innate nature, ensuring that our connection to God remains strong. Sleep is a natural instinct present in everyone. To enhance the quality of our sleep, we engage in studying and learning about various strategies and practices that can contribute to better sleep. Eating is a natural instinct present in everyone. In order to improve our eating habits, we dedicate time to studying and learning about different diets and nutrition, which would promote healthy eating and better overall health. God is innate in everybody, but it is essential to engage in the study of God and religion. By engaging in the pursuit of knowledge and deepening our understanding of religion, we can awaken and strengthen our innate connection to God.